Welcome to Playing for Second. I'm Josh, and this is Cover to Cover, where books and board games collide. In this segment, we're going to discuss how some of our favorite books correlate with some of our favorite board games. So today's episode here, I've chosen the comic series Low from Image Comics. This is a series set in the distant future where Earth has been destroyed by a prematurely expanding sun. The sun has radiated Earth's surface, and people have fled to these underwater domes where they're living for tens of thousands of years until one day a probe that they had sent out prior to going to underwater finally returns to the surface of Earth. The probe's job was to look for habitable planets elsewhere in the universe, and one has finally returned. And now the main character is kind of trying to work their way to the surface in hopes of trying to repopulate the human race on the surface of the Earth. So it talks about a lot of about hope and despair, being at your low, and then trying to seek a way to rectify that. Really interesting book, really great art in this book, as you can tell probably from the cover here. So this book kind of takes you through their journey to the surface from these underwater domes. And once they reach the surface, they weren't really expecting anything to be there, but there ends up being all of these different populations of weird mutated people and creatures that they're kind of fighting with and having to deal with once they get to the surface. So definitely a really, really interesting title if you're into kind of a future sci-fi type with really, really great art and writing. I'm pairing this book with the board game Revive. And this has a very similar theme to it. Basically, humanity is ended, and people have had to kind of go underground and hide out for thousands of years. And finally, in Revive, we are kind of making our way out of our underground areas, back out onto the surface. We're exploring. We are building civilization back up, and we're trying to repopulate the Earth with our people. We're building new factories. We're rebuilding Earth, basically. And that's kind of the same theme as Low, where the character is trying to get to the surface and kind of rebuild Earth to the way it was before they had to retreat to these underwater bunkers. So Low and Revive definitely have a very similar feel to them thematically. Revive is a really, really cool engine building game. So if you're into that, if you're into chaining bonuses on top of bonuses and really getting your engine humming in order to score points, definitely a title to look at. So if you find any of these interested, let me know in the comments, and we'll talk to you next time.